The daughter will always tackle her mother. Mama, why are you insulting my husband now? Stop this. It's not fair, Mama. We are managing. We are happy. God will bless us one day. Please, Mama, stop. But the mother refused to listen. I wanted a rich son in law, Gozie, not this thing. She complained about everything, the food, the environment. Many years ago, in the heart of a small village called Umofia, lived a woman named Anwolika. Anwolika's life had not been easy. She had married young to a kind-hearted man named Ndo. Together, they built a modest life full of dreams and hopes for the future. Ndo was a farmer, and his days were spent tending to their little plot of land, while Anwolika managed the home and also assisted in the fields. Their life was a beacon of light in the community, and it produced two beautiful children, Ndu Jr. and Gozie. One day, tragedy struck unexpectedly when Ndo fell ill and passed away, leaving Anwolika a widow with two children to care for. The villagers mourned with her, but the burden of survival rested squarely on her shoulders because their children are still small. Anwolika, determined to honor her husband's memory and provide for her children, she threw herself into her work. She took the responsibilities of the farm, waking up before dawn to till the soil, plant seed, and tend to the crops. Even though it was hard, she faced it with determination. Anwolika found solace in the laughter of her children. She taught them the value of hard work and perseverance, lessons they absorb naturally as breathing. Gozie was a bright and curious girl, always eager to learn and explore. She had inherited her father's kindness. From a young age, Gozie would help her mother in the field, planting and harvesting. Despite their hardship, Gozie's spirit remained unbroken. Ndu Jr., on the other hand, was a bundle of energy and mischief. He was always getting into trouble, whether it was chasing after the village goat or climbing the tallest trees, which often brought a smile to America's face, even on the most difficult days. But as the years passed, Anwolika became known in Umofia. She never missed a market day selling her farm produce with a smile and a kind word to everyone. Education too was a priority for Anwolika. She knew it was the key to a better future for her children. Despite their small earning, she made sure that Gozie and Ndu Jr. attended the village school. She would sit with them in the evening, helping with their homework by the dim light of a kerosene lamp. Even though her own education had been limited, but she was determined that her children would have more opportunities than her. One night, she gathered her children around her. My children, Anwolika began. Life is not always easy, but it is filled with opportunities. You must work hard and never give up on your dreams. Your father may not be here, but his spirit lives on. Make him proud and also make yourself proud. Gozie and Ndu nodded in agreement to what their mother said. As the year continued to pass, Gozie and Ndu grew into fine young adults. One afternoon, Anwolika was cooking in the kitchen when she turned around to see Gozie standing in the doorway. Mama, guess what? Anwolika wiped her hands on her apron and approached her daughter. What is it, my daughter? You look like you have something very important to say. Yes, Mama, I met someone. His name is Afam, and he's an engineer. He wants to marry me. For a moment, Angelica was lost in thought and speechless, with mixed emotion running through her as she stared at Gozie. She reached out and took Gozie's hand. An engineer, you say? Tell me more about this Afam. Is he a good man? Gozie nodded. Yes, Mama. He's kind and hardworking. He studied mechanical engineering and is doing well in his career. He has a good heart, Mama. I know he will take care of me. Angelica felt relieved. She had always worried about Gozie finding a good husband, someone who would treat her with respect and love. The thought of Gozie marrying an engineer filled her with pride and hope for a better future. Where can I meet him? Angelica asked, her curiosity getting better of her. Gozie smiled. Mama, he's waiting outside. I wanted to tell you first. Without wasting another moment, Angelica followed Gozie to the door. Standing there was Afam, a tall and well-built young man with a warm smile. Mama Gozie, it is a pleasure to meet you, Afam said, bowing slightly in respect. The pleasure is mine, Afam. Please sit down. As they sat in the small living room, Afam began to speak. He talked about his background, his education, and his dream for the future. He spoke of his love for Gozie, how he admired her strength and intelligence, and how he wanted to build a life with her. As Angelica listened, she could see the genuine affection Afam had for her daughter. She asked him about his family, his work, and his plans for the future. Afam answered every question with honesty and clarity. Finally, Angelica smiled. Afam, you have my blessings. I see that you love my daughter Gozie and you are a good man. I pray that you both will have a happy and prosperous life together. Few months later, the traditional marriage ceremony took place. It was a joyous occasion filled with music, dancing, and laughter. Angelica watched with pride as her daughter started her new life with Afam. She believed Gozie was in good hands and would live a happy life. Their traditional marriage ended in praise, and Gozie went back home with her husband. Angelica, her mother, also had a close friend called Mama Ijoma. They had known each other since childhood and shared many of life ups and downs together. Mama Ijoma always visited to chat and share stories about their children. Mama Ijoma also had a daughter who is married, pregnant, and almost ready to give birth. She visited Angelica one evening and started to gist her how her son-in-law bought a lot of gifts for her family. My son-in-law is so rich. You couldn't believe everything he has been buying for us. Do you know that he even bought my husband a car? Bought me a lot of expensive lace. I am really, really enjoying my dear friend. Please, when will your own in-law bring your own things? Angelica stared at her. Mama Ijoma, my daughter just got married. Calm down. And she married an engineer. I know they will bring my things too very soon. Mama Ijoma will always flaunt and feed Angelica with all the good things her daughter's husband are doing for them. which makes Angolika jealous and uneasy sometimes. After so many months, Mami Joma arrived at Angolika's house. Ah, my friend, you are looking fresh and nice. Angolika complimented her friend. And welcome to my home. Mama Ijoma beamed with pride. Yes, so my good friend, I just returned from my daughter's house, the Omugo I told you about. She gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. Yes, so congratulations. Congratulations once more. Tell me about it. How was the Omugo? My dear, my daughter's husband is very rich. They have a very big house with plenty of servants. You see, I don't lift a finger at all. All I did was to bathe the baby, gist with my daughter, and sleep. Wake up the next day and continue enjoying. It was like a long holiday. I don't even want to come back. It is good to have a good and rich son in law. Anwoleka listened and started to feel jealous again, even though she was genuinely happy for her. Hmm. I hope when Gozie give birth, I will also enjoy this comfort and luxury experience Mama Ijoma always boasts about. She said to herself, with that, Anwulika will call Gozie and be demanding for things. When are you people sending me some goodies now from the city? You are in city or we are in the village and we are managing. Gozie, when are you sending? She would demand, and Gozie would send the one she can send. Few months later, Gozie called her mother with exciting good news. Mama, I am pregnant. Her mother was overjoyed. Oh, Gozie, my daughter, this is a wonderful news. Congratulations. I will come and stay with you when the baby arrives. Few months later, Gozie gave birth to a beautiful baby girl and informed her mother, who was very happy and excited. She immediately started to prepare for her departure. Anwulika imagined the luxurious home Gozie and Afam must be living in, just like Mama Ijoma's daughter. When she arrived in the city, Afam came to pick her up. Mama, welcome. Afam greeted her. As he takes her belongings, Anwulika's excitement turned to confusion and shock when she saw the tricycle called Keke they were about to board. Afam, are we using a keke? Where is your car? Afam looked confused. Mama, I don't have a car. Oh." Anwulika was shocked, but she said nothing. When they arrived at their destination, Anwulika was still shocked beyond shock. Gozie and Afam lived in a face me, I face you compound with plenty neighbors sharing the same space. Ha ha, Ekpami o, Chineke nna me, what is this? Is this where you are living? Afam replied to her, ah mama, yes so, this is where we are managing. Anwulika was speechless. She followed him inside. The small apartment was nothing to write home about. It was nothing she had ever imagined. When she saw Gozie, she couldn't hold back her frustration. She started to lament. This girl will not kill me. Oh. Gozie, you said your husband is an engineer. How can you be living like this? Gozie explained, Mama, he is an engineer, but he couldn't get a good job. He started a mechanic workshop to make ends meet. Anwulika shook her head in disbelief. So you prefer to suffer in this life, this girl? You even told me he is doing well. Is this the living well? Ah, Mama, he's doing well now. We are not begging for money. I even sent you money sometimes, Mama. This is not what you told me, gozie. I don't know things were this bad. The house in the village is even better than this. Hey, Angolika started to give her son-in-law attitude, demanding things she know Afam can't afford. And she will end up using it to insult him. She will always tell him, see, Afam, you deceived my daughter into believing that you are rich. Now you can't even afford a common fridge to store cold water. Everything you will run outside to buy. What a shame. The daughter will always tackle her mother. Mama, you are insulting my husband. Oh. Stop this now. It's not fair, Mama. We are managing. We are happy. God will bless us one day. Please, Mama, stop. But the mother refused to listen. I wanted a rich son-in-law, Gozie, not this. She complained about everything, the food, the environment, putting Afam on his toes, always eager to fulfill all his mother-in-law's wishes, trying all he can to please her. One day, they entered into a heated argument. So after reading that big course in the university, you ended up a local mechanic that earns peanuts. When was the last time you searched for job? My daughter will not suffer in your hands, so it is hard training her as a single mother. So my daughter will not suffer the same fate. Mama, I am trying my best. Though it has been long since I submitted my CV because I always get disappointed. But I will start now. I will start to submit my CV. No, 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 no. Please, Mama, I will do my best. Your daughter will not suffer. She have never suffered with me. I provide everything for her. I promise to open a business for her. Mama, and I will fulfill all those business. Please, Mama, calm down. Angolika looked at him in silence for some minutes. She stood up and left without uttering a word to him. But as the days passed, Angolika began to see the love and dedication Afam had for Gozie. He worked tirelessly at his mechanic workshop, doing his best to provide for his family. Angolika realized that happiness and contentment weren't solely dependent on wealth. She admired the strong bond between Gozie and Afam and how they faced their struggles together with determination. One afternoon, Angolika was sitting outside with Gozie discussing. Gozie, I have always known that life is not about how much you have. With the way I brought you and your brother up, you will always know I did not put money first in everything I do. I only gingered your husband. I wanted the best for you. You are my only daughter, and I will not love it when my only child suffers. When I came here and saw the environment in which you are living, I was shocked. I know I was expecting too much because of the way Mama Ijoma was busy boasting about her own daughter's husband being rich and can afford anything. So I started to imagine that because your husband is an engineer, he would have such money. But my dear, I am not a foolish mother. I know that contentment is key. I have seen how Afam works and I'm proud of him. Just then, as they were speaking, Afam came back home with good news. Mama, Gozie, guess what? I got a job at a very reputable engineering firm. Guess what again? One of them came to my workshop few weeks ago and they noticed my hard work and skill. So he said he's going to put in work for me. And guess what? They have called me interviewed me and they hired me, Mama. Gozie, we are going to be very rich. Anwulika and Gozie were overjoyed. It felt like a miracle. Afam's job brought stability. They moved to a better apartment and provided more for their newborn baby. Anwulika was very excited and happy for her son-in-law Afam and Gozie, her daughter, who were able to start a business. She returned to Umuofia fulfilled. Mama Ijoma kept visiting again, boasting about her daughter's luxurious life and the gifts they brought for her. Anwulika smiled and shared her own story. My daughter and her husband may not have started with much, but they have something much more valuable than money. They have each other and they have hope. An important reminder that life is full of surprises. Always remember to be grateful, work hard, and cherish the people you love. Contentment is the key. Always remember the humble beginnings. Thank you, African Folktale by Mona family. I hope you learned something today. Kindly comment below where you are watching us from and what you think about this story. Let me send you a special hug in our next video. Thank you for watching. Till I bring another captivating story your way. Bye and God bless you.